Welcome back to another episode of Saving Grace, and today we have got the icon that is Jameela Jamil on the pod, loves.
Hello.
You hated that, didn't you?
You can't call me an icon, are you mad?
I can, and I have done that. It's a lovely title to have, I have to say.
I'm obsessed with your halo.
Thank you. It's because I'm a very godly woman, of course.
100%.
Of course I am.
Yeah.
And no one knows that it's floating from string above me, but the illusion's nice. I do love it. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Not too bad. You come back from LA, am I right? Have you moved back here now?
No, I'm sort of everywhere. I live everywhere. I live in the sky.
Amen. Well, lucky you're here. You're in the clouds today.
Yeah.
Do you prefer a certain place, or is that why you're all over there?
London.
Do you? Just the vibe?
Vibe, food, the funny, the people. There was this woman walking behind me on the street the other day, and she was telling her mates, like, they'd all come in to London for like the weekend, and she was telling the group, which consisted of boys and girls, she was like, I've got to go back to the hotel just before we go out for dinner. And they were like, why? And she was like, because I've got to wash my fanny before we go back out. And
So
I was like,
fair.
I love England.
So fair.
I just love England so
You can't have
passionately.
disco purse.
No, 100%.
It's not on.
No.
I've been there and it's
And
not
just
good.
to say that so loudly on the street. I was like 15 feet ahead of her, and I was like, I've never felt more patriotic
In my life.
entire life.
Guys, it has been disgustingly hot in the UK at the minute, but that is why I've been trying to drink a little bit more water, and I'm trying to do it, love, in style. So thanks to today's sponsor, Burger, I have managed to keep on top of that. This tumbler that I've got is not only snazzy, it is leak proof. It keeps your drink hot for up to 12 hours and cold all day, and your bag is completely dry thanks to the leak proof lid that locks. Get a load of this. Unlocked, locked. And with my tumbler, I've also bought a few more bits. Now, I always have my phone in my hands, but I am a very clumsy gal. That's why I love the little phone strap that comes with it. Also, if you live in London or near a city, you know that the phone snatchers are rife. With this round your arm, good luck to you. And even if I did drop it, she's caught, and it looks snazzy too. She's pink. Burger cases are premium quality. If I dropped my phone, it would be perfectly fine. And I love that it offers complete protection while also looking amazing. It looks stylish, but it also gives me peace of mind knowing that my phone is protected. If that sounds like a bit of you, Burger has a special offer right now. You can buy 2 phone cases and get 2 free. They have loads of different styles, and they have something for everyone. Scan the code on the screen or click the link in the description, and don't forget to use our code SAVINGGRACEXUK for an extra discount that stacks with the 2+2 deal. I don't mind LA. I've only been to LA once, but I asked for a Bloody Mary and they put a shrimp in it, and I've never been back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've never been back. I said, how dare you? Like a rasher of bacon as well. I said, don't do that to me. Don't you dare. And I had a hangover as well. Can you imagine?
No.
With a shrimp.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
That is Russian roulette for the arsehole.
Yeah, sometimes you can get, because I have it extra spicy as well, so it's always a ring of fire when I'm hungover.
Yeah,
but that was,
100%.
for me, a lot.
Spicy leathery bagel.
Let me in there.
Get me out of there.
You have got a podcast, Wrong Turns, and it's basically where people also talk about their most mortifying.
Yeah, I'd love to have you on it,
Stop.
by the way.
Let me in.
Yeah.
I'm ready, because I've got a few.
Yeah.
What's the worst one you've ever heard?
There was a bride who had done a lot of sort of weight loss efforts before the wedding and taken all the, like the Kardashian drinks and all everything. She was wearing loads of shapewear, and she accidentally shit herself all the way through, like all the way down into the shapewear. But the shapewear was she was wearing several layers, so it was all confined in the shapewear. So she was like, fuck it, I'm going to still go down the aisle. There was nowhere for her to shower, and it wasn't going to be possible for them to get the dress back on the shapewear. So she's like, I'm going down the aisle. And it didn't smell because of how much shapewear she was wearing. So she walks down the aisle, gets married, comes back out, everything's a success, no one could smell anything. And then she's like, you know what, I can't change into the reception dress because otherwise there's going to be poo everywhere. So let's just like carry on this dress. I'm going to do the reception. Sorry. I'm going to go through with the reception. So she does so, and the wedding planner is getting a little bit nervous, being like, I don't think you should do your big choreographed dance routine. I think we should just keep this very, very chill and move very minimally. But no, she's rehearsed this dance with her groom and she's like, we're going to do it. It's the tango or something.
Of course it
and
fucking
so,
is.
You know, he's twirling her around and then he has to dip her. And as he dips her, because he's doing it really seductively, he sort of moves his hand past her ass, up her back, but he doesn't realise he's moving poo. So he's pushing the poo up her back and then it's coming out the back of the dress. So suddenly there's now shit all over his hand and it's as if she's shitting out of her shoulder blade, and in front of absolutely everyone, poo just suddenly starts coming out onto this white dress.
Oh.
And then she has to be like rushed to the bathroom, and it is fucking that's ruined like the best day of her life, and no one understands exactly what's happening and how this woman is shitting out of her back. But my favourite part is that the groom was like, you know, legend about it, who was like, oh my God, I completely understand. I hate that you felt this much pressure, but would it be all right if we don't do the me taking off the garter with my teeth bit?
Oh my, I would get on that mic and just explain to everyone, listen.
Yeah, but everyone's not you.
It's true.
And that's the problem.
And that is the issue. You can't be having a shitty shapewear. I think, would you have taken it off?
I would have, I think, left the country. I would have just gone straight to the airport.
I'd have just edited the photos after to make me look skinnier, you know? Like, I just think it's not worth.
I don't understand the trying to be the thinnest. Like, a friend of mine said she wanted to be worryingly thin on her wedding day, and that really made me feel sad. She wanted people to be concerned.
Yeah, do you know what? This reminds me of my friend. I went, oh my God, you look ill. And she went, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay.
Honestly,
That wasn't...
like people getting accusations of being on the jab is almost the greatest compliment you can give someone.
I mean, to be fair, I did have that the other day and I was like, oh, thank you. I don't know why. That's so bad, isn't it? It is bad, but I was like, well, let them think. I'm not going to tell them no, but let them think. So bad. I know. Listen.
Stress me out, your generation.
I know it is bad, but also I think it keeps coming round. There was the BBL like era when everyone was like big bum, curvy, and now it's just back to heroin. I think heroin chic.
So that everyone got their BBLs, you know, reversed, and they got their implants out. And they stopped eating, and then it'll be so sharp, the turn back to, curves are back in actually, so get your BBL and get your tits back and start building muscle and get curvy again and get, you know, the hip dip and all of that. It's just to make sure that we never, ever, ever, ever fit the beauty standard.
Yeah,
Whatever
well, of course.
you are, it's wrong. And it also depends on, you know, what country you're in. Like, I come from India where they want you to be lighter skinned. I think we've got girls here in tanning beds and using like copper injections to look browner from the inside.
The injections are fucking mental, by the way.
It's really insane.
Yeah, I'm all for a tan, but the injections where even the nasals.
Like in South Korea, you know, I think which has kind of moved over to the West. The face you're born with is just sort of taken as a rough suggestion, and then you just
it is so bad.
Keep going at it and going at it until you look like a doll. And I have a conspiracy theory.
I'm ready.
I thought you would be.
I would.
I think this kind of Snapchat filter face that everyone has been going after has been a way of making sure that we all look exactly the same, all have the same nose, the same lips, the same eyes, like completely smooth, like expressionless skin. You know, we use Botox from a really young age, etc. Is also that it will be harder for us to tell the difference between a human being and AI. So it'll be easier to replace influencers, actors, models, everyone with AI, because we'll be so used to seeing a face that can barely move. So it won't have to move believably, because we are no longer seeing actresses' faces move properly. Like on TV, when they're crying, it looks like they're shitting.
It is so true. I love a Botox crying face. It is my favourite. So I'm like, are you sad? Or are you happy?
Shitting?
Yeah, or are you shitting yourself wearing shapewear? You just don't know.
I really think it is. And now you're looking at how many models, how many campaigns, how many influencers, how many actors are all being replaced by AI. And it's like, this has been a long grooming process and we all fell for it.
Well, good luck if you want to replace me. You have to get the nose on it first. I'm scared of injections. It couldn't be me. I'm far too scared.
No, so scared. But also you are a small baby child, so you shouldn't go near any of that shit.
No.
And it will fuck up your brain.
People do. Also, do you know what I learnt recently as well? Tattoos stop your immune system from working as well because your body is always fighting the ink.
Oh, that is mad.
Isn't that fucked up?
That makes sense, but that's also why filler swells every morning, because like your immune system's fighting it because it's going, what the fuck is this? And then it starts to gain more and more water, which is why people's face start to expand. Like filler looks great the first 6 months, but then after that you're seeing every actress's face just get wider and wider and wider because it's the water's like, first of all the filler migrates, but also it draws in water of inflammation because your body's going, what in the fuck is
going on? Yeah.
So it's all a way to then have the filler dissolved, and then they have to sell you a facelift because you've got excess skin because of how stretched you were from the filler.
Oh, Kris Jenner's facelift though.
Men making money off of women hating themselves.
Always is male like surgeons doing it as well. Although I do like Kris Jenner's facelift. Hers looks right, doesn't it?
Don't know.
I mean, I don't know how old she is, but
I can't really tell because I haven't seen these people in real life. Like everyone's using filters on top of the facelift, so I have no idea. But I think everyone can do whatever they want. I just think it's really important that we question why. That's all. If you can answer the why, honestly, it's kind of why I love Catherine Ryan. I
love her.
She's just so refreshing in that she's like, I just love a completely smooth face.
And you can't argue with that.
Completely smooth face to share. And I was like, yes.
Actually,
and
no,
she's
you've said
so
it.
open about everything. And she's so honest, and she's never pretending as to why she's doing it. She, to me, is like the only responsible celebrity.
I agree.
I don't like this gaslighting bullshit that everyone else does.
Catherine Ryan for PM.
100%. Oh my God, if Catherine Ryan ran the world,
let me know.
Everything
Yeah,
would be great.
I agree, and we would all be like sarcastic and monotone. I love
funnier,
that.
We would be smarter. We would be stronger. I genuinely think she is just like one of my favourite public figures.
She's an icon. What would your most embarrassing?
She's a fucking icon.
Okay.
This cunt.
What? And that's self-love. What is your most embarrassing story?
What?
Your most embarrassing story?
Oh God, my most embarrassing story. I don't even know anymore. I think just like the one that's been haunting me the most lately is just, you know, Catherine O'Hara from Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with her.
Of course.
I've always been obsessed with her since Home Alone. And she's recently passed away. And I'm thinking on my last and only interaction with her. And it just went so wrong. Like I love people whose work I love. I'm a proper fangirl. I'm a proper competition winner when I'm in a room with actors.
Yeah.
I've never become accustomed to the fact that I've been in this industry for 17 years. Like I used to work in a video shop and I still feel like I'm in a video shop and I'm getting like, I'm at like Comic-Con and I've just got a little fucking camera to get a selfie with everyone. I ask everyone for a selfie. Is why I never deny anyone a selfie.
Absolutely.
Bad selfie karma.
Amen.
Anyway, so I walk up to Catherine O'Hara and I'm like, oh my God, I love you so much. And I've loved you in this and I've loved you in that. And I just think you're the most phenomenal actress. I think you're so beautiful. It's like my boyfriend's obsessed with you. And she was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. I was like, he thinks you are so beautiful. He hopes that I look like you when I get old.
Okay.
And then it just hung in the air. And she was like, oh. And she was so kind. And I was like, how can I kill myself right now? Like, what do I have to, how do I get, please, someone abduct me. Like, when is the big quake coming to Los Angeles? Happen now so that we both die and forget this
Thank
moment.
God she took it well, though.
No, but she took it kindly.
What a woman.
Like, she's also only in her 60s. She's only 20-something years older than me. Like, I can't be calling someone, I didn't mean old. But also, even none of it worked. Like, none of it needed to be said. It's just my like permanent foot in mouth disease. But then she died, not immediately, but like a few months later.
Yeah. In your defence, though, I wouldn't say 60's young.
I look like you when I get old.
Yeah.
It's insane. And then that's the only thing I've ever said to my hero, and then I'll never get another chance.
Yeah.
And obviously when I die, I'm not going to get to go where she's going because I'm a fucking twat. So I'm going to hell.
I'll see you down there.
You'll never know how I feel.
Sometimes I think hell would be kind of fun, though. Like, apart from all the murderers and that, like all the gays, like all of us there, it would be like freedom.
100%.
And I'm kind of happy we're going there.
Yeah.
Although you don't like
It's gonna be
heat.
a bit worthy, isn't it? No, I do like heat. I don't like the cold.
Okay. Oh, so we'll be dancing in the flames then?
100%.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
I've come to terms with it.
I love a barbecue.
It'll be us on the barbecue, which is a nice thought
Yeah, kebab.
to have. May I not be a kebab? I'm hoping possibly like a sausage. I think if that would be
I'm
my...
giving sheesh. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sheesh. I've got a thing about kebabs. I think it's because I've only had it when I'm drunk. You know, when you're sober and you wake up with the fear, and I think, did I need
never
that?
had a drink in my life. Well, one accidentally, but other than that,
You had an accidental one.
One accidental one. Yeah.
How did that happen?
I was on TV and I was like a judge.
No.
On this big competition show, and all the judges have like our big cups, and it was already quite it was a tense show to be on at the best of times, and people were very doubtful as to whether or not I knew what I was talking about or could do a good job on this show.
Brilliant.
So it was really like, it was highly anticipated, hotly anticipated for me to fail.
Yeah, of
It
course.
was my first episode, so I'm really like, I know my shit. I'm so ready. But they put our cups next to our tables on our thrones, and they've accidentally switched my cup with the other judge. So I take a massive swig just before we go live on air. And then they're just like, and we're live. And everyone comes strutting out and all the lights come on. So I just have to swallow what is about 3 shots of Crown Apple, which I think is some sort of like whiskey or rum. So it's some.
Oh, so you went in like hard.
So within 60 seconds, my entire face became so hot because I've never had alcohol in my system. And then I was shit-faced, immediately shit-faced. So then I knew I was drunk, and then I didn't say, I think, a fucking word for the entire episode. So then, of course, it airs, and everyone's like, see? No fucking anything. Can't even speak.
I was
completely
pissed,
mute.
actually.
And it's like, well, how do I tell everyone that
Did you not go in the break maybe like, hello?
What can you do?
Well, I guess so.
What can you do? Like, I'd had 3 shots. Like, it was insane.
And that was the last time.
Yeah.
That is horrific,
The only
actually.
time I've ever had I was totally traumatized.
And that was spiking.
Yeah,
That was the only time you've ever had alcohol.
Fucking battered. Like, just truly mashed for like 2 days.
Oh my God. Could you imagine if they accidentally put a buzzball in there by accident? You'd have been
dead.
sent to A&E.
100%.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I can't drink because I'm already really annoying sober. So,
Is that why?
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
Self-aware?
yeah.
Wow.
Just about.
I wish I had
don't know
that
if
self-awareness.
Describe me.
Because I wish I had that self-awareness, because I'll wake up every day and be like, again? Did you have to do that again?
Yeah.
There's no need.
Yeah.
Good for you, Jameela, honestly. Can I ask you about something you've said before?
No.
This isn't a bad one. This isn't a bad one.
No. Okay, go on.
That sounded like I was about to get you cancelled.
Yeah.
You said once that you orgasmed in front of 6,000 farmers.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are you into farmers?
No. I mean, sure.
Because I can understand Clarkson's
no.
farm could get people going.
No. It was just I'm very sensitive clitorally. And I
Yes.
stood on I was a DJ. I was DJing the Young Farmers Ball, which happens several times a year because they don't get weekends. So we go and we give.
I don't know
them
why
a
that was funny.
massive ball.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine. And it's like New Year's Eve every time. It's the most fun you've ever seen. Like, farmers are the most fun people
Well, of course.
on the planet. They are the coolest. And so I would always DJ the Young Farmers Ball, but this time it was like 6,000 people, I think, in there. So they had this massive speaker system, and there were speakers like all around me, even like underneath me.
Jesus.
And I was DJing, and the decks were like shaking and moving around. And within like 1 minute of the first song, I just started to feel a tingling sensation that rapidly turned into an orgasm, and I was like.
I bet you were knackered after
And
that
I'm like
set.
saying like, some people think I'm bonkers. Oh my God. And my tour manager comes over to me because I've got asthma. So he like comes over with my inhaler, and I'm just like, go away. And I can't tell him or anyone, obviously. And then just once you pop, you can't stop.
Of course.
Pringle. So I
God.
just came again and again and again. And then I collapsed at the end of the set. And I slept for like 8 hours. Like, he couldn't wake me up in the car when we got home. So he just sat outside my house in the car, letting me sleep. And I don't think I was able to pee until like 6 p.m. the next day.
I bet. Look like the Elephant Man down there.
It was just gone.
Oh my God.
The waist down. Yeah.
I bet that's the best gig you've ever done.
I would say no. It sounds fantastic, but it's actually like, it's torture.
Right. Well, there was this woman on, I don't know what show it was, and she's someone that just is always orgasming every single day of her
Grey's
life.
After me.
Was that it?
No, I'm joking.
No. Me, what episode?
No, you're talking about someone who has like 300 orgasms a day, and she
Yeah.
can't get on the bus, and she can't use like an electric toothbrush, and she can't have a washing machine in her house. Like, she's that sensitive. She can't live near.
Yeah, she said
like,
it's
near
a
tube
burden.
station or anything because she just pops off. She looks fucking knackered.
You will, although
There was that babysitter, wasn't there, who had like 24 orgasms in a row.
Okay, you cannot be a babysitter. What?
Yeah. I don't think she
was... Oh, sorry, I thought it was daily.
Yeah,
okay.
No, 24 orgasms in one go, which is nearly what I had. As in, like, I nearly had that, and she had heart failure. So I could have died.
The smile that I just had wiped off my face so quick.
Exactly.
Wow, what a way to go, though.
Yeah, came as she went.
Coming and ahhing. Awful for her. Well, R.I.P. That is awful.
Anyway, that was really your fault for asking that.
Well, do you know what? It was loaded, and I should have expected what was coming as well.
You made it weird.
What? Yeah, one thing about me. What is something that's very un-Jameela Jamil that you secretly enjoy doing that people wouldn't expect?
Oh. I don't know. I'm so open. I don't think there's anything that... I mean, I study neuroscience in my private time, but I think I give nerd. So
you are very smart.
I don't think I'm that smart.
You are... No, just the way you talk is very smart.
Oh, thanks.
Like, you're very articulate. Me, like, do you know what I mean? You're very articulate.
You're very articulate.
Really?
You're very articulate. You're very funny and you're very clever.
Needed that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you led me right down that fucking alley, though.
Yeah, you can say it again.
Yeah, so I don't think there's anything that people be surprised about. I think the most surprising thing is that everybody thinks that I'm just this very angry, raging person because the Daily Mail always writes about me as if I'm slamming, or like all the tabloids in general, but specifically the Daily Mail, it's like slams, rages, rips, tears. Like I was like a fucking
all the
buzzwords. WWE fighter.
Yeah.
Like, it's unbelievable. And I'm actually very, very chill. And even when I am in like a debate with someone publicly, I put love hearts, you know, at the end of all of my like little posts, just to be like, so that no one says like I was screaming. And it's still Jameela Jamil slams, rips, tears into.
Slams love heart into person's face.
So I think that people don't realise that I'm actually just like a big silly Billy in my house. Like, and like I'm so chill. I'm just like sitting in bed being like, this is what I think about this social issue.
And then you put your phone down and research about the moon.
Bums. Like...
Not bums. May I never.
Yeah.
What is neuroscience the brain?
Yes.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah, before the podcast started, you were telling me that you're bad at arguments, and I was telling you that when someone raises their voice at you, when you hear another person shout, the blood rushes away from your brain towards your muscles because... And, you know, anthropologically, we're going into fight or flight when we hear the sound of any kind of danger. So when someone starts shouting at you, your blood's rushing away from your brain towards your muscles, and your blood carries oxygen. So oxygen is how your brain functions. So if someone's shouting at you, you can no longer use your brain properly because you've gone into danger mode, which is why when someone's like, when's an example of a time I did that? And you had 1,000 examples.
And now you can't think of any.
Single one. The reason your brain is kind of quote unquote going blank is just because you don't have enough blood in it, enough oxygen in it to be able to respond appropriately. So the only way to argue has to be at a low volume. I'm very softly spoken. I will not allow anyone to raise their voice at me, even though I'm slamming and ripping.
Well, of course.
Like I'm doing it quietly.
Well, next argument, I'm going to have to say, excuse me, the oxygen from my brain due to that shout is running very low. So I'm going to need you to give me 5 minutes. And then I'll go back to the argument.
Like lower your voice, otherwise I'm going to be... and I'm also not going to remember anything about the argument. You know, like the next day you're like, I don't even fucking remember what happened. There's no point having an argument when you shout at each other because it's redundant. It's a way someone has... It's almost like people know that that's what they're doing. And then they're speeding up the end of the argument, or they're trying to win rather than resolve.
The only people that I don't think have fight or flight is Real Housewives. The way they scream and shout, but they can still be like, last Tuesday.
Yeah.
When you told me this.
Yeah. But they're also being updated by producers every episode.
Yeah, they've got like earpieces in.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah.
Do you think you could ever do something like Housewives?
No. Are you mad? The more minimal the exposure,
the better.
The better for the world. It's a miracle I'm even here right now.
I do, yeah. I think I'd be eaten alive, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not someone on Instagram who shares a lot about my life. There's not even a lot of pictures of me on my Instagram. It's just long rants.
But you're very open, which is quite... I like that because I think being open is the best way to be. But also then everyone feels like they know everything about you. So when they come to attack, it's like, well, guess what? I know this. And they use it like against you.
Yeah, but you can't use anything against me because I don't give a shit.
This is the best way to be.
I'm not embarrassed by anything. I'm old. Like, who cares? Like, who cares?
Do you believe
I
in
don't like
cancel
anyone
culture?
either? No, I've never believed in cancel culture.
I don't think it. I think you're only cancelled if you let yourself be cancelled.
This is what I've always said. I've always said that most of the women who got cancelled actually disappeared themselves. They sent themselves. And I think that that's really sad. And I remember like when I went through lots of controversy in like 2020, and it was just so many different things.
During COVID as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Give a girl a break.
And so I was just getting piled onto. I can't even remember why. And there was this instinct in me immediately of like, okay, well, I just have to go away and disappear, and maybe I'll just go work in a shop and just be happy and chill and get away from this. And then I realised that actually, no, that's what I've always watched women do. I've always watched women retreat back, and actually, I think it'd be quite cool if I just did this like a man and kept going.
Came back.
And see what happens. And I did, and then I booked Marvel, and then I booked campaigns, and then I got great jobs, and then I got a book deal, and my life became incredible. I got a podcast. You just have to carry on. You're allowed to learn. You're allowed to fuck up and learn.
Yeah, I don't think people think you can fuck up nowadays. Whereas I think...
Well, no, not if you're a woman. You can be a rapist as a man.
But God
forbid.
forbid.
We had a hard childhood. You know. They do the like, redemption pieces in GQ, and everyone looks really pensive, and they do HD on the wrinkles to show how wise they've become.
Of course.
But women are not allowed to.
Maybe never.
Redemption arc. No. It's really crazy. But we've been trained since like I guess Adam and Eve to believe that women are the problem.
The apple.
So did Adam have no fucking agency that he couldn't decide whether he was going to have that apple or not? It had to be the woman's fault. So devious and manipulative. We've all, man and woman, and, gays and theys, everyone has been trained not to trust women. And it's revolutionary to try to overcome that.
And we are.
Yeah.
Thank you. We have something a little bit in common here as well.
Okay.
Weird men made a deep fake of you. Is this true?
Many,
yeah. A lot. I've had a deep fake as well, and it is the most bizarre experience. How did you find yours?
I thought it was really funny. No, just because like all the footage they have of me, because I'm a comedian, is me making a silly face. Yeah. In the deep fakes, I'm always like...
No.
I'm always smiling.
Just happy to be there.
Yeah, I'm just getting fucking, railed, but I'm just like, but I look like mocking. My face is a mocking face. I thought it was personally ridiculous.
Well, of
but
course.
Also that's because I feel sorry for the men who make those things, because that's how they spend their time. I don't feel...
It's a bit sad when you put it
violated. Like I just feel sorry for them. Oh my God. Because I imagine them at 6 years old being like, when I grow up, I'm going to be a pilot or a doctor or a hero or a soldier.
I'm going to make a deep fake of Jameela Jamil.
And it's like, I'm going to sit on my computer and put one woman's face on another woman's tits. And that's going to be how I spend my time.
Yeah.
That's going to be how I make friends with other men. I just felt so deeply sad for them, and I think it's very important that we turn our fear into pity. It's not to say we shouldn't take the subject seriously, because obviously it gets used for like child pornography, and it can create havoc, especially for teenage girls and for employment, etc. But it is very important that we shift the narrative, because they want us to fear them. They want us to feel like victims. That's part of the kink, is being like, I took something from you, I violated you. Even good men don't want a girl to be too easy. What does that mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? Why do you want a girl to be hard to get? It's so bizarre. That's why they hate OnlyFans models, because they're willing.
And they're just taking it on
agency.
themselves.
Yeah, they have agency. They're choosing to do it. They're willing. They're enjoying it. They're enjoying their big house. They're showing off.
As they should.
As they should and as they can. And so, I think it's just really, really scary and really important that we make sure that these men feel like fucking pathetic little losers.
I liked that.
How did you feel?
Well, I was a bit upset because I thought they could have used bigger boobs, to be honest. Like, if you were going to make a deep fake, like they used ones that were smaller than mine.
Part of the itty bitty titty committee.
I am, though. So I thought, at least if you're going to do this to me, at least give me something.
Right.
And also the only reason I clocked it wasn't me, is because the titties weren't pierced. And I thought...
So it could have been you.
What? I did
That's
think...
the only reason you clocked it wasn't you.
So real.
Have you taken a similar video in the same angle?
I don't know. Well, you never know, really. I mean, a lot of the times... I don't know. You never know. When you were younger...
It's taken away the fear of having nudes leaked, though, hasn't it? Because you can now just say everything's...
Is AI.
Everything's AI.
Back in the day, it was a massive thing at my school. you'd send a nude. Well, I didn't because I just had nothing there. But people would send nudes, and it would be around the school within a day, and it was
I'm
awful.
so old. We didn't have cameras on our phones.
Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we were still. I'm the landline.
They were spreading it by letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Truly, a dinosaur would carry it in its teeth.
It would take a week
Had
to
a
get
pet
round.
pigeon.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
That's great to grow up. I mean, I'm sure you had other shit though to
Yeah.
be
Also,
worried
no one
about.
wanted to see me naked till I was like 22.
Me. Oh, no one had seen you
No
naked?
one wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, me too. Although mine was still quite young, so I wanted to get it over the way. Over the way? Out the way.
Whichever.
Yeah, I was very, virginity didn't really matter.
Yeah, yeah. I just couldn't. I wasn't trying to save it. No one wanted it. I was offering it out.
Offering on a
No one
plate.
wanted it.
Please take this from me.
I didn't have my first kiss till I was 21.
Really? That surprises me.
Why?
I don't know. Not that I think you'd be like, oi, but as in I just meant that for me, everyone
I've
around.
kissed 6 people.
No way.
Yes.
You went
You
into.
look ready to fight me when I.
No, I'm actually really proud of you.
Why?
Because I feel like that's really cool to be able to say. Can I say something? I feel like we need to bring back vanilla. Everyone
yeah.
wants to be, riding that dick like a stolen car. Like they always want to be kinky and shit.
Yeah.
What happened to just missionary?
Yeah. What happened? What happened to a bit of eye contact? What happened to love?
Why?
Where did romance go?
Why are you spitting on me?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I won't kiss or have sex with someone who isn't willing to die by sword for me.
And that's a great way to be.
That is, I think, very healthy.
Well, speaking of which, James Blake,
Yeah.
would he die by sword for you?
1000%.
I like the story of how you both met. The fact that you were laying on the floor
Yes.
in a live lounge.
Yeah. He wasn't because he's very elegant.
Well, of course.
Yeah. I just didn't want to announce that Pitbull was number 1. So I walked out on live air and I was like, no, fuck you.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
I'm a snob and an asshole,
Of
and
course.
I didn't like that song. And I
What song was it? Which one was
I
it?
think it might have been Timber or something. He's something where he's rhyming like Kodak with Kodak or something. Just something diabolical where I was like, we are a nation that have created the greatest music of all time, and this is what we've chosen as number 1.
It's so fair.
Very upset. And
Yeah.
I was such a bitch when I was on the official chart. I can't believe they let me have that job because you're supposed to be impartial, and I was entirely partial.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
of course.
so deeply partial. But I walked out live on air and I was just like, I made my body dead weight so that they wouldn't be able to drag me into the studio.
What, and James
And then
walks in.
James was like sitting there because he'd been accidentally booked into the same room, just sitting there. He walks in, and then has a sit down and just watches me throwing this tantrum on the floor. And then everyone drops me because they're like, the James Blake, and I didn't know who he was, has walked into the room, and I met him, and we just sort of became friends for ages after that. I'm friends with people for a long time.
Got to get to know them first.
Yeah, psycho backcheck. You can't trust men, especially, but really anyone. You need several months because people be fucking crazy.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, it's only so long people can keep up a performance, and so
How long do you, what mark are we saying? 4 months? 3 months?
it's about 3 months. It's
Okay.
not that kind of weird like 90-day rule. I just think, and you know what? Weirdly, neuroscientifically, there is data to back this up, especially when it comes to heterosexual combinations. I don't think it applies as much to women with women or men with men, but men and women have a very different neurological reaction to casual sex because
Men don't catch feelings, do they?
yeah, because they don't have a surge of oxytocin the way that women do. So women have oxytocin, which is a love hormone, which makes you want to nest. And men don't have that typically when they have casual sex. They have a surge of like dopamine, testosterone, etc. And apparently, men do end up having a surge of oxytocin when they've already caught feelings for the woman. So they've spent time getting to know her, which is why like I think those first school loves are so intense because you've been watching them in class for like 2 years, or the office romance, you've been building up for months and months and months. And so I think that's why the first time you have sex, I think it's also why in the olden days, the first time people would have sex, it would be more likely to lead to a relationship because they were having a more, what's it called? A more appropriate, not appropriate, what's the fucking word? Jesus, fuck me, Christ.
They were waiting?
No. No, they're having a more compatible
Okay.
chemical experience. where they've
So it's
both
that
got a
same
bit of
vibe.
oxytocin going on. Yeah.
So we need the
Bit of
oxytocin.
love hormones. So I think that's why sometimes casual sex can fuck some women over. I think casual sex doesn't mean it can't be a couple of dates in. But I think immediate casual sex,
It's not going to
sometimes
work
fuck people
out.
up because it really just depends on how your brains work, like.
90 days. That's what we need to do.
It's not literally 90 days, but it's about three months. Yeah.
Crossing off on the
Yeah.
calendar.
And by then, it's like someone's either willing to die by sword for me or not.
Or not, yeah, they'll either leave if not, if they
So
can't
really,
be
truly,
asked.
I go like sword or not. Like, that's it. Sword or no sword.
I like this. I think we all need to implement it.
It's having high standards, I think.
Yeah, let's have a
Why would I fuck you if you're not going to die for me?
let's have a die by sword summer. Mm-hmm. Meet someone in Ibiza, make them wait.
It's sword or nothing.
That's a good tagline.
Thank you.
Copyright that. Right, this is a question that I do fear is loaded. Do you ever think about getting married
No.
Come on, love this for you. And why is that?
I have a superstition about marriage.
Bad luck.
I think that when you stand up in front of God and say, we're going to love each other forever, everything's going to be great, and when we get sick, we're going to look after each other and wipe each other's bums. I think the universe goes, oh
Psych.
yeah? Bet. And then they send you the sexiest temptation ever, or that ex that couldn't get their shit together before for all those years suddenly comes back around. I think devious temptation
It's like a bad omen.
Yeah, very shortly into the marriage. And I have seen that play out so many times that James and I think that we're like keeping a low profile and flying under the radar.
Yeah.
Like, no one up their nose, no one's fucking with us, no one sent us anyone hot in 12 years.
That's the way to do it.
Fingers crossed we can go all the way. But we haven't had to like test our loyalty to each other.
Do you know what? That is so
We've
funny.
just been sent trash.
What? And thank God. Thank God. Allegedly, more people are getting divorced nowadays, you know.
Well, maybe, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's really hard, and I think the internet makes it really hard because the internet sells this picture of relationships that isn't work, and relationships are your main job, and the way that you make money is your side hustle.
Yeah. Yeah. Amen.
Yeah, how long have you been in a relationship?
2 and a bit years now.
Oh, it's amazing.
She does want a ring though.
Oh, good luck.
Well, this is scary.
Taking a gamble.
I hope everyone that comes to her is an absolute minger.
Yeah, me too. I'm praying for that.
I really need that. And they, you know.
Or just a cunt.
Yeah. Some people like cunts though.
yeah,
I mean, she's with me. So I fear that actually could be a type.
Yeah.
What is a normal day for you and James when you guys aren't working? Are you quite like boring people?
Yeah, intensely.
Because some couples go on like hikes and stuff on their days off. Yeah, I know.
No,
I'm very anti.
Food-centered. It's just about.
Are you both foodies?
Yeah, that's it. We're just massive foodies. We take our dogs out. We go walking in the park. We go running around, and then we go and we find food, and we walk from one food to the other food. We're very friend-centered people. We share all of our friends, and so that sounds sexual.
Yeah. We swing.
Yeah. We're loyal, but we swing. And so I think that we're quite just a generic, normal couple. We don't do drugs. We don't drink.
Congratulations on the drugs.
It's largely like sort of like it's junk food focused.
Well, you've got to have
snack
something,
focused.
haven't you?
Yeah, and then we make music together. So that's another thing that
That
we
is
do in
so
our spare time.
cute.
It's pathetic, isn't
I
it?
don't know. I feel like there's worse things to do, like hiking.
Well, we just made an album together. It came out a few months ago. It's really fun.
No way. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And this is going to sound really stupid for me. Is he like writing the songs?
He's writing the songs. Yeah.
So like they're about you?
Sometimes, which is incredibly awkward. I have asked for no more songs about me.
Yeah, but could you imagine if he was like, she's a bitch in the morning?
Oh, he's definitely done that before.
Amazing.
Yeah, on his third album, he's like used lines from my angry emails that I then have to listen to people sing back. Sometimes like 60,000 people at a time will sing back my angriest moment. Almost.
You're like, thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, he's got a song actually about me refusing to get married called Choose Me. And I said to him,
God.
I'd rather you choose me every day. Because I think that that's romantic.
Yes.
When you're married. And I think I got that from watching an interview of Goldie Hawn when she was explaining why Kurt Russell, who've had the best relationship, it looks like, ever in Hollywood. I think they've been together like 30 or 40 years. She was like, I don't want to get married. I like the fact that I can walk out every day and go and be with anyone, but I choose instead to come home to him. And that impacted me at a very young age. And I was like, I like that. I don't like, I've got pathological demand avoidance. Like, I don't like being told what to do.
Yeah.
I don't like rules. I don't like authority. I don't want to feel like I have to do anything. As soon as I feel like I have to do something, I'm paralyzed.
Yeah.
So I really like the freedom and the choice. And I think it's sexier and more romantic.
I guess when you're married, it's sort of like, were you only with me by force? Because you have to be with me.
It just feels just a little bit like school.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It feels like a rule.
You
and
have
I
to be,
don't like rules.
I love it. You had quite a lot of normal jobs, didn't you? Did you hate that? Because
no, I loved that.
Really?
I love jobs.
What was your favourite job?
I love to work.
I just love it.
I just love anything like administrative. You know, I love the video shop was by far my favourite job I've ever had. I love taking stock. I love.
I hated taking stock.
Love to count. I love rewinding all the videos.
Wow.
You know, back in the day, a video is sort of like what a Netflix is, but it's a physical.
I did actually have a video.
I have actually seen one of those in a museum.
Only one, yeah.
So I used to love rewinding the video. I would love the interactions with the customers. I loved cleaning. I loved to clean. So the video shop remains still to this day the best job I've ever had.
Wow. Blockbuster vibe.
Yeah. I became assistant manager.
Shut up. I used to hate taking stock because I'd always count it wrong. And then I'd have to go back.
I love it.
And read it. The amount of ketchup sachets I had to count.
I just want numbers, repetition, same thing daily. Like I love a uniform.
Do you have autism?
I find this industry totally chaotic.
That wasn't like an insult, but do you
I get asked that all day.
You might do, you know.
Yeah.
Like a bit of routine.
I'm staying away from the Daily Mail and whatever they would say about this, so I'm moving on.
It's so true. Self-diagnosis.
You know what? The other day I was like chatting on my podcast about we were talking. I think one of my guests was talking about the fact that they're very attracted to idiots, and I was like, I think I'm specifically attracted to like how smart someone is. I was like, I'm sapiosexual, and then the fucking Metro or some tabloid took that tiny little moment where I was just joking and like passing with a bunch of
course, yeah.
Jameela Jamil opens up about being sapiosexual. I didn't open up.
What is sapiosexual?
Huh?
What is sapiosexual?
When you're attracted to someo's brain, when you're attracted to their intellect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's just not. I didn't open up. Here I am opening up about it again. Jesus Christ!
Me, and explain that.
Everything I do, like the headline reports it as so dramatic. It's
I'm
like,
scared.
She's opening it. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, does she ever close back up?"
Well,
like, I'm not. I'm just on a podcast. Like it's really just for my listeners.
Well, imagine my headline. You're very good with advice.
I am good with advice.
So I thought we could do some dilemmas.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
But I am like I'm a chaotic bad influence.
Oh,
I'm just good at saying it.
No one should ever take either of our advices, but
100%.
Here we are.
Okay.
Giving it unsolicited. The first one is, I need a ruling on something because I feel like I'm constantly one bad decision away from a HR intervention. I have a terrible habit of shitting where I sleep. I know the saying is dramatic, but it's the only accurate way to describe
it's
my
also
life.
Shitting where I eat. They haven't even got that right. Now it sounds like they just shit the bed. It's shit where you eat. Like if you shit where you sleep, that's just like that's a medical thing that there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just something that needs to be addressed,
Yeah, actually, it was a really good point. So that's the first bit of advice.
So they shit.
Stop shitting the bed.
Sleep. Yeah.
I end up getting with people I shouldn't be getting with. People at work, friends of friends, people that are within this is my complete everything radius. And somehow I always convince myself it will be fine. And weirdly, it's been fine so far. I also know people say office relationships are fine, but they're absolutely not. So my question is, am I living in my 20s normally? And is everyone secretly doing this too?
I think that is the best way to do everything. I've only ever had sex with people that I know or that my friends know very well.
Yeah.
I'm really big on like no stranger danger, thank you.
Yeah.
Like we're supposed to fuck the village. I don't want to meet someone
back in caveman times.
It.
Yeah,
because you can't suss them out with your pheromones. Like you catch a vibe in person.
You must.
And then you've got the psycho back check, and I think that is a much safer way to live. I think that's how we should all be doing it. We should all be shitting where we sleep, according to this woman.
And eat.
Yeah.
I do.
Shit all over your pillow.
Yeah.
You know.
And the duvet. Fuck it. Have it all. Cover it.
You know,
I think it's good for the plot.
About the fact that because I eat chocolate in bed, when I'm in a hotel, I have to leave little notes all over going, not poo.
Not shit.
And I put a $20 note, like, not poo, $20 note. Could be poo. $50.
Depends what if I've had Bloody Mary. God forbid. Be spicy. I think it's always good for the plot. I love when my friends have done something that they're like, no, this is quite, I shouldn't have done that. I will be sat waiting.
I have a whole podcast dedicated to mistakes because I'm obsessed with them, because otherwise we're not funny.
No.
Who the fuck wants it? It's so weird how we demand perfection of our public figures, and then we're like, oh, celebrities are so boring now. It's like, you did that.
Yeah.
You stopped anyone from telling the truth about what shitbag they were, and now they're not funny anymore.
Agreed.
Everyone's so perfect and media trained and careful and just beige.
Let's get old school Big Brother back and shove wine bottles up our puss.
Exactly. Kinger.
Justice
King
for
of
our
forever.
queen. She was in the wrong era, you know? Well, arguably she was in the right era. She couldn't do that now.
She was in the best era.
Agreed. I liked it when it was all like that.
Yeah, I can't stand what we've become.
No. There was a thing the other day, I want your opinion on this actually, unless it will get picked up. On Love Island, there was this girl called Lola and her guy Fitzy said they love each other, whatever. It's been 2 weeks. We're very lesbian. And basically they went Casa Amor, and one of the girls knew that he was with Lola and was laying it on thick. He was telling her that and she was going, what a bitch. What a bitch. Now, everyone online is saying you can't be saying that about another woman.
She's a bitch for that. Then.
Right.
I don't know anything about this person, or I don't know. I don't watch the show. I don't know anything.
Here's my opinion on this, and this could be really bad.
Go on.
This is why I couldn't go on Love Island, because if someone had tried it on with my partner, bitch would be the nicest word that I would use.
I think if someone knows you've got a partner and they try it on,
facts,
that is bad. But what I'm really against is if the partner then gets with that person, we blame the woman.
Okay,
or we blame the other person. It's like, no, that's on the responsibility of the person who's got
the man.
The relationship. There's no such thing as a home wrecker. I think it's bad vibes to go after someone you know is taken.
Yes.
But it is also a fucking competition show, isn't it?
It's very true.
Isn't it a competition show?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You're all
So
just
I think
fucking
all bets
each other.
are off, and like you're trying to be good TV. So I'm sure I take back. She's not a bitch, but that is a bitch move to ever do that to another woman. But still, it is always ultimately the cheater's fault.
Amen to that.
So did he get off with her?
No, he didn't.
Oh, there you go.
So I guess she's not a bit.
So then she's the only villain.
Maybe I'm just toxic.
Why?
That's
Because
something
you
I
don't
will
think-
work on. No, I think me and Ella are the same though. Like if
Wait,
someone,
why are you toxic?
because if someone
we
even
agreed.
tried, no, we do agree. But I'd say if someone tried it on with Ella, even if they don't know that she's with me, I'm like, bitch.
No, that is quite toxic.
That's very
You need to go to
toxic.
therapy.
I must. Well, therapy's long though, because I want them to tell me how to fix it when they're just telling me what
Loads of
anxiety
people
is.
flirt with James, like that. Women make the most intense eyes at him that you could ever imagine.
Can I imagine?
Front
They're eye
rows of
fucking him.
his- Yeah, properly eye fucking. Like
Yeah.
actually eye sucking, which is like a more intense
Arguably
eye.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd love that for him. I'd love that for him. Neither of us were popular at school, so I'm just like, fucking get that.
Yeah. It's
But also,
about
I'm just like,
time. You have survived being hit by a car twice, severe mercury poisoning,
Yeah.
a swarm of killer bees. Have you ever?
Many swarms. But yeah.
Oh, the multiple swarms,
I have a final destination relationship with bees.
No, I was
I
gonna
know how it's
say.
going to end.
and it's not
It's
well.
gonna, not well. It's like we have some sort of karmic issue.
Why do you think you have such bad luck?
In general,
Yeah.
I think it's because my life is so amazing in many ways, and I need to be humbled now and then.
Yes. Is God or the universe
I'm
going?
very lucky. Like I was an English teacher who got street scouted for a job in television.
Yeah.
Landed T4 as my first audition.
God, that's a throwback,
Then got
T4.
scouted by like the BBC to try out radio without expressing any interest in it.
Yeah.
Got my own show within 1 week of trying out. I was so lucky. Then got given like my own column. in a I'd never written anything before. Like I left school at 16. I was like, oh, I'm a columnist. Then became a columnist. Like then went to America. I was like, I wonder what America's like. And then I went to my first ever acting audition. I'd never acted before, and I got the Good Place. Like I've got such a disgusting story, especially for someone who's bad in bed. So we know I can fuck my way up the industry.
Amen.
I would fuck my way down the industry. So it's like I've been handed so many amazing opportunities. It just literally fallen in my lap without me trying. Like I've never wanted to be famous. I've never particularly enjoyed attention.
You've had that luck.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. So I think it's like the balance is that I have to then be, I have to get sick, I have to get injured, I have to get shot at. Like I just like it's the only way to possibly balance out the extraordinary amount of luck that I have had in my life. Because I didn't expect any of this. If I'd just become the manager of the video shop,
you'd have been ecstatic.
I would be fucking like over the fucking moon. Like that was all I wanted. It was £4.05 an hour, and it was the greatest £4.05 I've ever earned. And I could have done that all day, every day for the rest of my life. So I'm just honestly, everything has been cake. I deserve a few bullets here and there.
The hit by a car. Were they both quite bad?
No.
Okay, here's where this leads me on to.
Yeah, only one was bad. One was really bad. The second one was like, all right, I just hurt my leg.
When you get hit by the car, and you've clocked it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Are you staying on the floor because you're embarrassed?
Because I was being chased by bees as I got hit by.
You are fucking lying.
Everyone thinks I'm a pathological liar, but like the thing is that I'm not a creative genius enough to come up with this.
Oh my god!
But yeah, I was being chased by a swarm of bees. I was in Los Angeles. On a big road called La Cienega, which has got multiple lanes of traffic going both ways. It's practically a highway. And so there was like a little island on it, and I was going for my first ever run. I'd never gone for a jog before.
That teaches you your lesson.
Ted Danson was telling me that I should start exercising. And so I was like, okay.
I'll go on a run then.
I'll go for a run then. So I go out for a run. I stop on this little island. It's got a tree on it. Because I'm very tall, I disturbed one of the branches. Didn't know there's a fucking beehive in the middle of La Cienega. This was 2016, I think, or 17. And before I know it, I've got like literally listening to Beyonce.
Of course.
And then a beehive.
Okay.
I disturb a beehive. Like you can't.
This is incredible. You manifested
and then suddenly this like swarm descends on me. And thank God I'm covered head to toe, because LA is full of so many scary people. It's like Grand Theft Auto.
Amen.
It's not for pedestrians. Like it's for people who drive. And so there's no one on the street other than truly some of the like most methy people you've ever met.
Of course.
So I'm dressed like a fucking ninja. Like I'm just like there, like even like the Kenny, like with my like, there's like I'm only showing like as much of my face through my hood to be like a cunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all out there. So I run screaming into oncoming traffic, and the car sees me with like this sort of halo of bees around me, slows to a halt and hits me as they're slowing down. But the bees come down with me.
You're joking.
So I get back up and I keep running, and then I run onto a road called 3rd Street, which is quite far away. And then I see a bunch of people outside this like taco nightclubby type place. Yeah. And they're all smoking outside, and in my head I think, and this is another red flag. I'll sacrifice anything to save my own life.
Of course, yeah, of course.
I was like, they're smoking, so they already don't care about their lives. I thought this at speed, and I was like, and I'm on a show, so I'm going to take the bees to them. And bees don't like smoke, so I was like, ran at them with a swarm of bees. Yeah, descend into the crowd. Like the bees descend on everyone. I get down on the floor and I army crawl my way away. And then just handbags flying, drinks flying, people screaming. And then I just run into like a little juice bar nearby and watch the chaos. Didn't get stung. Somehow didn't get stung through all of my athleisure.
I feel like I've just done mushrooms.
I know.
That was incredible.
No, but it would be totally fair for people to think I'm like, I don't give a shit. Unfortunately, this is my...
That's incredible, because my whole thing is if I ever got hit by a car, I think I'd just pretend to be dead because of pure embarrassment.
Why would it be embarrassing to be hit by a car?
Just because my limbs would have flown everywhere, and I think I would have done it like ickily.
Yeah, look at this. It's embarrassing.
That has made me so incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah. I can kiss my own ass. Just clip that with no context.
That's it. That's the pod.
Tell people like Jameela Jamil was flirting with me.
I can't believe you've done that.
Disgusting. Yeah.
Incredible.
Thank you. Well, I can also...
Oh my God. I hope one day you are cast in a brand new Exorcist and you can show all this off.
Really mad.
That's incredible.
It's really intense how far it goes.
Wow, it's like a mask.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've got no wrinkles.
Yeah, because it's stretchy.
I'm just
Yeah.
elastic. There's no amount of like frowning or anything that could create a line because I'm just like an elastic band.
You want to see what I can do?
Yeah. Oh. I can't do as much as you can. You're proper Wolverine.
I appreciate that. That's all I've got for you.
Dislocate my thumbs though.
Oh, God.
Dislocate my shoulder.
This was a nightmare.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I dislocated my jaw on Saturday just eating some broccoli. And
God.
I'm done with vegetables. Fucking done.
Yeah, they tell you to go on a run, you
Never
get hit by a
happened with
car.
cake, never happened with ice cream.
It's
Nice
true, 'cause it's
Amarino.
soft, it's soft.
Never ever hurt myself on an Amarino.
Well, this leads me to my closing segment.
How are you going to do that?
I was trying to link this somehow, but there's
I'm
no
really
way to
excited
link.
see how you're going to do this.
If you were to come back in 1 year's
We
time,
both know that's not happening. But
Okay.
okay.
but if you were, what do you want to have achieved, or what do you want to come back and say on this sofa that you've done?
I hope I worked less. And
again, we both know that won't be happening. So let's have a realistic one.
yeah, I don't have any dreams or hopes. I've done everything that I could have ever wanted to do and more. So now I'm just sort of snacking until I die.
Amazing.
It's the sort of vibe. So I don't have any plans for the next year. I'm currently working, on Lola Young's album with her at the moment. So I hope that goes well in a year's time. I hope that went well and that we're still talking.
Can you tell her to come on the pod?
Yeah, no.
Thank you. That's fair enough. Cool.
But I really just sort of like, yeah, I hope my friends are still talking to me. Like, that's the sort of thing. I hope my dogs are still alive.
How old are your dogs?
6 and 4.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
I hope so. Like, one of them licked his asshole until he vomited the other day, and then I vomited. So I don't know how okay he's going to be, but that's all I really care about.
Add your limbs.
Yeah, that's it.
Do it.
So I don't have any plans. Like, if I'm alive, it's a miracle and a tragedy, probably for some. But I'm just sort of taking every day as it goes. I never know what's happening. I never know what's going. I don't even know where I am right now. Like,
that's probably
no
best.
idea. And it is genuinely for the best because I've never been disappointed. I've always been absolutely stunned, for good or for bad.
You're just always stunned.
I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I like to end the pod by a bit of advice to me guest. So, thing is, you've actually got quite a lot of it all together, really.
Well, it's because I'm middle-aged.
I think... I don't think you're middle-aged. How
I think
old
40 is middle-aged.
What?
What do you mean? You don't think
40? No.
Yeah, 40.
Fuck you, because I'm going to age like milk.
No, you're not.
No, I am.
You are beautiful.
I'm white.
That is true.
And that's...
I thought you had a little something in there.
No, just me stepdad's black, but...
No, there you go. Oh, no, sorry. There's that intellect you talked about.
It's shining through.
Yeah.
It's there.
Whoops.
I think my advice to you
It's the step.
is... I think stay away from parks, trees.
Do you know that when I went to get CBT therapy
Oh, yeah?
for my fear of bees, because it was becoming so out of control.
Well, of course,
that I wouldn't let any of the windows open.
Oh, right.
And you live in like a council flat, so it's like it's all cladded for heat preservation.
Of course.
So I wouldn't let the windows be open. And so everyone was sick of me, and I wouldn't go outside in the summer, and I wouldn't go outside in the daytime, and I wouldn't wear any
Jesus.
bright colours. Like, it became like a proper phobia. So it was becoming really like difficult because I had a job, so I was just having to run to the station all in black. And so I went to CBT. It was my only time I've ever done this. I went to I went to CBT therapy, and they take you through your paces, and like you go through all your fears, and you work through it, and then like the final step in what I was doing anyway was aversion therapies. They take you to the park, and they're like, you need to like be near the bees and like see that they're not going to hurt you and you're okay. And so you go, then you do it. And I went and stood next to this sort of lavender bush or something. And then I got stung. I had to go to the hospital because I'm allergic. And now I'm the most traumatized I've ever. That made it so much worse.
I wish
Yeah.
I could have seen your therapist's face.
Oh, she couldn't believe it. I think she actually quit probably after that. I hope she did.
That is
she had to take me
incredible.
to the hospital. It was insane.
Yeah, stay away from bees. That's my only advice. Stay
that your
away.
advice?
Stay away from bees.
You're so good at this.
I know, and I am a licensed therapist.
I really I hate being on people's podcasts. You are just so wonderful. I didn't mean at advice. I meant at podcasting. I think your advice has been pretty ropey, like generally, like to other people on the show.
Yeah,
But
it's fair.
You are just like, it's my first time ever actually like experience. I love watching you on the internet, but it's my first time ever
very
experiencing you. It's totally seamless. You're so good.
Never compliment me again, but that was very
No,
nice.
I won't.
Thank you.
I'm still not going to tell Lola Young to come on the podcast, but like,
That's really
But I
pissed
think
me
you're
off
great, yeah.
because I've been begging her, and this bitch still won't come on. Not that I'm using the word bitch.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah,
She's
she best.
so great. There is no one as cool as her in the world. I cannot tell you, when you've actually spent time with her, you're like, oh, the world's going to be okay. Like, the next generation's going to be okay.
They're gonna be
because
fine.
They're being led by Lola Young. She is what I hope for every young woman to be. I honestly when I met her, I genuinely like my sort of the muscles in my body relaxed, and I was like, oh my God, someone brilliant is at the wheel. Like, she's just phenomenal. She's been through so much at such a young age.
Yeah.
She's so profoundly intelligent. She's got such amazing taste. She's such a fucking genius. Like, amazing top lines come out of her, like just the first second she hears a beat. And then her attitude to her body, her attitude to women, her attitude to men, her attitude to life is just so, she's so profound. I will ride at dawn for Lola Young.
You will die by the sword.
I would never run with bees at Lola Young.
And thank God.
Ever.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'll pull out my sword for Lola.
I love how many times we've mentioned swords today.
Yeah.
If you're watching this and you do drink, take a shot every time we spoke about swords.
Yeah. And then buy one while you're drunk.
Allegedly.
I don't think
Crimes
that's
on
the
the
correct
rise.
use of allegedly.
Yeah. I just didn't want people buying swords because of us. I can't have that come back to me.
We're not saying stick it up your arse, are we? We're just,
Well, I don't know. Depends what you're into.
yeah. Nice to have.
For good luck, you will be shouting after that. Jameela, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure. If you've been watching, like, subscribe. And if you've been listening, give it a follow and a 5-star review. Bye.
This has been a Global and the Fella Studios production.